Hello everyone. My name is Father Rosmon Miguelangelo Valenciano, SDB. Such a long name, isn't it? Well, when I was in primary education, I was normally the last to answer our classroom activities because it took me a longer time to write my name. Unlike my classmates, I need to scribble 36 letters before answering the first question. My classmates, on the other hand, they were already answering the fourth or the fifth question. I even envy my Filipino-Chinese classmate whose first, middle, and last name is made up only of 2 letters. So all in all, his name would sum up only to 6 letters. Fortunately, my parents were insisting that I have a wonderful name since I got it from the contracted and then combined names of my grandmothers, Rosario and Montserrat, and then Rosmon. The name Miguelangelo, on the other hand, was taken from the great Italian Renaissance master artist Michelangelo Buonarroti. When I entered the seminary, it was there that I truly appreciated the name given to me, since I realized that I bear the titles of the Blessed Virgin Mary, that is, Our Lady of the Most Holy Rosary and Our Lady of Montserrat combined. St. Don Bosco believed that Mary is present all throughout his life. This is evidenced by the many miracles happened in his life through the assistance and protection of Mary Help of Christians. This is the reason why Don Bosco is promoting devotion to Mary. He said, "Have devotion to Mary and you will see what miracles are." I began looking at my life and how Mary has intervened. I realized that there were many indeed, and I am so grateful to her. I want to share with you the peak religious experiences I had, which I receive abundant graces because of Mary's hand. My first Holy Communion was on the solemnity of the Immaculate Conception. It is clear to me that she who has no sin finds joy in communion with her Son, wanted me to experience how joyful it is to be united with Jesus. It is thus a wonderful grace through Mary. I made my first religious profession on the feast of Mary's visitation to her cousin Elizabeth. She, who is pregnant with Jesus, her first and only son, has brought joy to Elizabeth, who is also pregnant with her first and only son. It is clear to me that in my experience of the first religious profession, Mary together with Jesus has visited me in this first experience of being consecrated. My first religious profession, as the Salesian Project of Life explains, the beginning of new life. Mary has helped in bringing me to new life. It is such a wonderful grace through Mary. I had my perpetual profession on the solemnity of the Assumption of Mary to heaven. She who is graced by God, she who by the grace of God has taken Mary body and soul to heaven, and on this solemnity I responded perpetually to the love of Jesus who calls me to religious life. I soared high during this religious profession. The Salesian Constitution explains that religious profession is one of the lofty choices that a believer can consciously make. It is clear to me that the Blessed Virgin Mary, who was assumed into heaven, helped me to take a lofty choice in life. It was such a grace through Mary. I had my sacerdotal ordination on the solemnity of the Immaculate Conception of the Virgin Mary. It is clear to me that she who has no sin, and thus in full communion with Jesus, has intervened in making me a minister of the Eucharist, where I and others can be united too with Jesus in the reception of Holy Communion. What a wonderful grace through Mary of being in communion with Jesus, sharing in his ministerial priesthood. All these and many others affirm Don Bosco's statement that devotion to Mary entails seeing miracles. The graces I receive from God through the intercession of many are many. I consider them as miracles taking place in my life that brought joy, growth, love, and peace. Friends, I am confident to proclaim that I find in Mary my strength and consolation. I am a Salesian who is trying to imitate St. John Bosco's devotion to Mary. Once more, my name is Rosmon Miguelangelo. I bear the name of our Blessed Mother, and like the great master artist Michelangelo, may I be able to depict through my life as a Salesian a beautiful portrait or a beautiful sculpture of being devoted to Mary. I am expecting to see more miracles in my life. I hope you are expecting to. God bless you and have a wonderful time.